What's growing on, gardeners? On today's 2-minute garden tip, I'm going to show you a really big fig that's actually worth growing. I have a confession to make. I really don't like big figs. I mean, I want to like them because, hey, big fig means more fig for me to eat. But unfortunately, big figs tend to have so many problems. Big figs take longer to ripen, they tend to crack and split more in rainfall and humidity, they have a bigger open eye in the ostiole, so they're more likely to become infected with SWD fruit flies and spoil on you. But the biggest problem with big figs are, in my opinion, I've found so few that actually have good flavor. It's the medium-sized figs that I tend to like the most, in the 35 to 55 gram range. They tend to be a pretty decent size, but they ripen more easily and quickly and more completely, and they tend to have less issues with pests. So this Smith fig right here, for example, it's a lot easier to get these absolutely beautifully jammy interiors, and the taste tends to be out of this world. That's where this fig breaks the mold. This is a variety called Bass's Favorite, and it produces absolutely incredibly large figs. And this one is so big and ripe that I'm starting to get a little bit of grasshopper damage. I just had to pull a grasshopper off. So let's pick this. And just how big is this fig? Well, this tree is only on its first year, and it is producing figs that are 64 grams. So I think as this tree were to grow, it's possible that this fig could get into excess of 80 grams, especially if you were to grow it in ground and not in a container, and that is absolutely massive. Now, this fig does suffer from some big fig problems, namely the wide open ostiole, so this does make it more prone to molding and ants and other kinds of pests. But the thing that makes this worth growing is the quality you get even from a very large fig. Oh my goodness. Look at that interior right there. That is just incredible. To have a large fig that ripens with this quality is just insane. Wow, words cannot describe just how beautiful this fig is. But the real moment of truth, how does it taste? Very good. Deep, rich, strong berry flavor. I would say it's probably a cross between a blackberry and a strawberry. Really a delicious fig. Growing large figs is much more difficult than growing smaller to medium-sized figs because there is so much more that can go wrong. So it's very important that you only grow the best large figs that will actually do well in your climate. In my opinion, Bass's Favorite is one of those worth rolling the dice on because it is that good. And that's today's 2-minute garden tip.
If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell to receive new video notifications, and check out our Amazon storefront and spread shop in the video description for a list of the gardening products I use and awesome custom designed apparel and other gear. Your support is greatly appreciated.